He just said saving $1.3 trillion is more important than public health and told people not to worry about it. President Trump announced that his administration, I gotta laugh, is resigning the 2009 EPA endangerment findings, that the specific determination that greenhouse gases endanger public health and welfare. That finding is the legal backbone for regulating emissions in this country. He and his EPA are trying to say that if they roll this back, they will save $1.3 trillion in regulatory costs. They're framing it as a relief for consumers, cheaper vehicles, less burden on companies. But here's the problem. That endangerment finding wasn't political. It was based on science. Federal courts upheld it. It connected greenhouse gas pollution to climate change and how it affects public health. Heat deaths, respiratory illness, air quality, real consequences. And when asked about concerns that this rollback could hurt public health, Trump reportedly said, "I'll tell them don't worry about it because it has nothing to do with public health." He called the previous protections a scam. Nothing to do with public health? My dude, air pollution affects asthma, extreme heat affects seniors, wildfires affect entire communities. Scientists across agencies have said this for years. This is not an ideology, bro. It's all data. He also talked about cost savings and lowering prices and suggested that regulatory rollbacks free up money that can help consumers. But there has been no direct healthcare policy tied to this announcement that lowers insurance premiums or prescription drug prices. That's not in the text of what was rolled back. This was about environmental regulations. So the question becomes, are we cutting environmental protections and calling it economic relief? Are we dismissing decades of science because it's politically convenient? And if this truly has nothing to do with public health, why did the original finding explicitly say greenhouse gases endanger human health? My friends, as a veteran, I was taught that leadership means protecting your people, protecting their safety, their well-being, their future. So when I hear don't worry about it, guess what? We should all worry. What happens when deregulation today turns into higher health costs tomorrow? What happens when extreme weather, pollution, and infrastructure damage costs more than whatever we are supposedly saving? Do me a favor, hit all the links right here. Like, repost, share, and head over to my link in bio. And I got a question for you all. Hit up the comments. Do you believe that rolling back environmental protections has nothing to do with public health? Or do you think we're being sold a financial headline while the long-term consequences are ignored?